Hello, Gary. My name is Matthew Rupp. I help companies here in Wichita get more results from Google, really put their websites to work, get more leads, improve their rankings, and increase traffic, and all that good stuff. I made a spreadsheet for, I looked at all the roofing companies, well, most of them, the roofing companies here in Wichita, all their websites, their online presence, to kind of see who was ranking well and really who was doing a lot of the right things to rank well on Google. These are a lot of the ranking factors when it comes to Google. Of course, the content on your site, your Google My Business profile, reviews, backlinks, citations, a lot of different areas. Um, like I said, I made this spreadsheet. First of all, I wanted to start out with there's a lot of things about your site I like. I really do. I like that you seem very genuine, very authentic. I love the video, and it's so rare. I look at every roofing website in Wichita and half of Kansas, and you don't get that personal touch where there's an actual person that that you can see their face and they're talking and they really seem to have a lot of belief in what they're doing, and it doesn't. I didn't see a lot of that, being real authentic and being real genuine and out there, and that I got from your website. So I really wanted to commend you on that. There's a lot of things about your site that I like a lot, but I know, I don't doubt you're busy and I don't doubt you're getting phone calls, but I know you could be getting a lot more calls. Hopefully, this spreadsheet is helpful in maybe pointing out some things that you could do to start seeing some more results from Google. So I looked at your website in a few different areas, and I'd like to touch on like Google My Business, for example. Your Google My Business profile is, for example, if you look for your business name, it's this box right here. And this is your opportunity to tell Google who you are, what you do, how you do it, uh, where you're located, your phone number, your business hours, your reviews. Just really make it clear to Google who you are and what you're doing. There'd be a real advantage to when you look at the Google My Business profile, there's an opportunity to have photos in lots of different areas. For example, it's great you have 18 photos, and honestly, it's more than most of the companies here in Wichita have. But yours are pretty general. Like we can have pictures of, the exterior of your business. I don't know if you work out of your house or have a set location of guys that work for you. Maybe you or your guys at work. And right now they're just kind of general and not a real specific. Like I don't know if this is a real guy in Wichita that's done work for you, or if these are actual jobs you've done. Um, and sometimes if Google doesn't have any good photos, then they'll just pull some off your website. So like I said, I'm not sure if this is where you guys are located. So anyway, this is an opportunity for you. If it's confusing to me or to anybody that comes to Google, then it's confusing to Google as well. So this is an opportunity that you could get a lot more traffic from Google. Reviews, reviews are good. 4.4 stars, 7 reviews, which is puts you in about the middle of the pack. We only have to be better than everybody else in as many areas as possible. You don't have to have 50 or 60 reviews. I mean, 7, 5 or 6 more. I mean, you have as many reviews as anybody except for one other company. So um, your site being mobile friendly, that means it looks good on a mobile device, is a real important ranking factor. And today it's not, which oftentimes that's an easy fix. Links pointing to your site, that's fantastic. I don't know if you've had someone help you, or you put a little time into this yourself. You have 796 websites are linking back to yours. That's more than any other website in Wichita. All States has been real aggressive in a lot of areas, clearly, and you have more links than they do, and than any other roofing company I looked at. So that's awesome. Citations, you're close to having more than anybody. You're in the top number 3 or 4 in that area. This is Manta, City Search, YP.com, and how consistent your name, address, and phone number is with those sites. So you're doing better than most in that area. your website speed, if it was faster, you would definitely see more traffic, more rankings. It being as low as it is a definite hindrance. Your website speed is lower than actually anybody else's that we're looking at. So that's could be a factor of the website itself. Could be a factor of where your website's being hosted. But it's definitely holding your site back. There's a couple other areas, but I will wrap this up to try and keep things short. In a nutshell, I'm only going to work with one roofing company here in Wichita, and that company is, I mean, they're literally, I'm going to double or triple their business. I know I can make a big impact. I'm happy to have a chat and explain any of this and what it means and how it affects your site. If you're interested, feel free to give me a call or click reply to the email I'm going to send you. You can see my site here in Wichita. I've given a lot of presentations on the subjects of local SEO, getting more results from Google, that is. I've given a lot of classes at WSU, worked with a lot of service businesses here in Wichita, and produced a lot of results for, like I said, companies right here in Wichita. My office is on the corner of 13th and Ridge, and like I said, I'd be happy to have a chat, and I hope you have a great week.